Faizal, I'd just like you to explain a little bit about the North Selangor peat bog swamp here and what's actually happened here in relation to what we've done today with the tree planting.
North Selangor Peat Swamp Forest is a 75,000 hectare forest situated in the north of Selangor State in Malaysia. Peat Swamp Forest is one of the most important ecosystems that we have for the regulation of climate, because the trees absorb carbon dioxide from the atmosphere and store the carbon in a thick layer of undecomposed plant material or peat. In this forest, the peat layer is up to 10 meters thick, which is accumulated for the last 10,000 years and is one of the most important globally stores of carbon, and so regulates the carbon dioxide level in the atmosphere. What has happened in the last few years has been people have come and cleared the forest and opened up for agriculture within the protected forest reserve. So we have undertaken a program in partnership with the State Forest Department to remove the agricultural development and to restore the forest. So in the last few weeks in this area, the agricultural activities have been removed, and then we have started planting the first few hectares of a forest, which eventually we hope we will be able to recover up to 5,000 hectares of forest in this area, which will make a very important contribution for maintaining the peatland and absorbing carbon dioxide from the other activities in Malaysia.
Okay. Now, I guess this area was forested before.
Yes.
How long ago? I believe there was a fire that basically destroyed that forest.
Yeah. The area was forested until about 10 years ago, 10 or 15 years ago. And then starting in that time, there was small-scale encroachment, people moving into the edge of the forest. During the dry season, then they set fires, and that burnt into the forest progressively.
What kind of forest was that, the trees?
This was what we call peat swamp forest, naturally growing on peat.
Okay.
And the trees are about 30 meters tall. Many different varieties. We have about 500 species of tree, so there's a very big diversity of tree species. Some are valuable timber species, some medicinal plants, and very valuable from biodiversity conservation point of view. So it was a big impact when the forest was cleared and burnt earlier.
And that obviously was a human-derived burning.
Yes,
yeah.
All of the fires here in Malaysia and in the tropics are all human-related.
Yeah.
Naturally, there is no fire in the system. That is why the layer of plant material has built up to make a 10-meter thick layer of peat.
Okay. Now, these plants that we've planted today, could you tell me a little bit about what species those are and why we're planting those?
So the species we planted is something which in Malay is called mahang. In English is called macaranga, scientific name. This is a peat swamp forest species. It's a pioneer vegetation, which is normally growing in areas shortly after it has naturally been cleared. So these are fast-growing species, able to tolerate a high level of sunlight, so they're able to grow well in this situation. So we hope that within a few years, these trees will have grown up to quite a dense
and how
vegetation.
How high do they go?
The mahang tree can grow to 30 meters tall and a diameter of 1 or 2 meters. That'll be in 25 years. Can be
so
to that height.
So if we come back next year at the same time, what do you expect to see here?
We will see trees of maybe 1 to 2 meters.
Okay. Well, maybe we should see you there.
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks very much.